I keep trying to break through, trying to make sense of all that I do. I mean one thing and it's taking another way. If I could, then I would. And I still don't think y'all get it. I guess I'm just misunderstood.
Close your eyes and you Aware Hafiz. Subscribe to my channel, Aware Hafiz. Follow me on Instagram, Aware Hafiz. Aware_Hafiz on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook, wherever. Subscribe to my channel, please. I appreciate all my subscribers. I'm at 448, which is super dope in a matter of 2.5 months. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for checking me out. This is a very special episode. I know I say that a lot, but this is a very special episode. Because I'm with a friend of mine, a childhood friend of mine, actually, that I grew up with, that's doing a lot of amazing things, and he came to support me and show me some love, which I really appreciate. My man, IRVING Blackwell, a.k.a. Swerve. That's what we call him growing up. And I had a nickname growing up, too. What's my nickname?
Alpha.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
no! That's what it was. That dude was pissing me off every day, every single day, man. And me and him, we've been through a lot of stuff together, like a lot of stuff, like since like kids, like high school, not even before that. Like this has been my bro. So I want to talk to him about the stuff that he's got going on right now, which is a lot of incredible stuff that's helping the community. And Everything is School, actually Everything is School, episode 17. So what's going on with you, Swerve?
man, it's another day, man. Just happy and blessed to just be alive, be able to do some of the things that we're able to accomplish. With 570 Sports and all that.
Okay. What is actually 570 Sports for the people that don't know?
So 570 Sports is a sports media company where we go out, we interview the kids, we after their games and stuff like that, we take pictures, we put it on Facebook, we give pictures away to families for free.
That's
dope. Most people are, they make them pay, and we're not putting these huge watermarks on them so people can't look at their kids. So we're just doing some big things.
Yeah, I've been seeing that too. Like I follow the page. So who funds all of this? Like in order for you guys to do it for free. You know what I mean?
Well, before. It was all coming out of my pocket. But recently, I just started to reach out to the community. Like, yo. Sponsors, donations. Like, we gonna need some help going forward. We're doing great things. The college numbers are up by nearly double the amount of normal high school athletes getting college scholarships right now.
Wow.
So, I don't know if it has to do with us, but I would like to say we definitely have a part in that.
I gotta contribute too, man. I wanna support too. This is like very, very dope. What made you get into it from the beginning? Like, what made you even start this? Like, I remember when you first got into it.
Right. So me and Sean Bicken had an idea. This kid called me up. He was like, "Yo, we should make a sports show." So he was talking about making a sports show, talking about professional sports. So I'm like, all right, that sounds like a good idea. I know all my stuff about sports, so let's do it. You know what I mean? But then, we did 1-2 episodes, and I was like, this is corny. I don't like this. What is stopping y'all from listening to Stephen A. Smith? What is stopping y'all from listen to Shannon Sharp and these guys? So I was like, I don't like this. And then I came up with the concept, yo, we should talk about high school sports. Nobody's talking about high school sports around here. Nobody's highlighting them the way they should. Like, before you had to wait. You had to wait till you picked up the newspaper the next day. You know what I mean? By then, it's too late.
It is.
It's too late. Let's get this out there faster.
So you're actually doing news for locally. So, and that ups their self-esteem too. The kids, you know what I mean? Like that's making their self-esteem go higher. What's his name again? Sean
Bicken. So
he thought of the actual idea, then you thought to do that. And that's a dope thing. You're going out of the box with that, and nobody's ever done that before. Right. I appreciate people that do something that nobody's ever done. You know what I mean? And y'all had the balls to do it. You know what I mean? And y'all doing it, and it's working out very, very good. Very good. I want to go into our childhood real quick.
Go ahead, let's go.
Let's go into our childhood, man. Tell the people what you did growing up. Like, you ran track and you was fast as ever.
Yeah, I ran track.
You was in the papers.
I ain't lose. Let's just say I ain't lose too many races.
No,
let's just say it like that. I ain't lose too
when
many
you
races.
say Swerve, he was fast. Swerve was fast, man. Swerve was fast, man. So that's like, you've been into sports since then. Like, the whole time you've been in the sports. Like, tell the people the kind of things that we used to do growing up. Just give them one story.
Man, so I mean,
whatever story.
As far as sports, man, we played out all the time.
Yeah.
Like, there wasn't no those courts down there in Washington Plaza. Mm-hmm. Them courts was always packed, and you had to wait to play, and you just came out. You know what I mean? Nowadays, like, you could just go to the court and just get in, right in. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, but we had to have teams and everything. We had to have teams and everything.
Right. I mean, from that we always played football.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, we always did some type of activity out there.
It was a lot of highlights too, like playing football like in the snow. I remember it was snowing, we'd just be out there playing ball in the back of the plaza. Yeah, it was so fun, man. Football in the snow, man. We gotta start bringing stuff like that back. We gotta start bringing stuff.
I think that's a lost cause, man, because these things right here, man.
Yeah, nobody want to go outside. The tablets and stuff, all the tablets and everything.
Right.
Like, what like, just give them a story about us, like, growing up. Like, what are the things we used to do, like, bad
like
stuff.
Jumping on the back of trucks and stuff like that.
Just wild
Tractor trailers, like, stuff like that.
We was bad, man.
We done did some stuff, man.
Yeah, we definitely did.
We done did some stuff, but, you know,
now
we done turned our lives around.
We did.
People got families now.
And taking care of their kids.
Things to worry about, you know?
Yep.
Been to jail before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's really what
slowed it
put
down.
the switch in my head, like, yo.
Cause yeah, you went to jail. We went to jail, and now we like on a whole nother. Like, people wouldn't even imagine that either. Like, I tell people I'm in jail. I'm sure I've been in jail before. I'm pretty sure you do the same thing. Like, you'll tell people, and they won't even believe it. So like,
they don't believe it. They don't believe it until they wanna believe it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh no, that man's never been to jail.
Yeah.
And then like something happened, like, oh yeah, he's a jail guy.
Yeah. Now he's
a jailbird. You know what I mean?
To their benefit.
As soon as something happens, then it's reversed back to old. You know what I mean? It's like when somebody commits a crime or you know what I mean? Like, then you immediately revolve back into what he did in his past, but you don't play a part what this man's been doing since the whole time. He stopped doing that and he changed his life around.
Yeah, they want to keep going back to the old you and the old who we are and everything.
Well, the old me is gone.
It's gone.
It's dead and gone. This is the new me. Helping the community, putting the community first, helping the kids, and you know, just being on an ultimately new level. Like, this is something that no one has done. You got many people stealing my ideas now. Many people doing it.
They are?
No doubt about it. Many people stealing the same ideas, same concepts. But the one thing they can't steal is they can't steal me.
Yeah, they can't steal the originator.
They can't steal me. There's only one Swerve, huh? There's only one Swerve.
The whole world know that there's only one Swerve. The world know that. There's only one Swerve.
There's only one Swerve.
How do you do? You take that as like flattery when you see people trying to do the same thing that you do?
I mean, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. At first, I was like, yo, this dude is lame.
Yeah.
They lame. They trying to steal my stuff. They copycatting.
They can't do it like
but then I thought maybe, you know what, he may be stealing my stuff, but at the same time, it's helping another kid to get exposure.
That's a great way to look at it.
It is what it is. I mean, we all know where it came from.
Yeah.
So don't forget the roots where it came from. Yeah. But you know,
Swerve's the originator.
You know, I'm the originator, but y'all the pretenders. But we rock out with it.
Yeah.
I mean, do what you do. I do what I do. But you know, I'm trying to.
That's dope.
I'm trying to put this on a new spectrum. Not for me,
for the kids.
But for the kids, because they're getting scholarships. We just started dipping into lacrosse. Why you said lacrosse? Why are we dipping in lacrosse? I don't know nothing about lacrosse.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about lacrosse.
But there's a lot of other people that
you know what? I'm gonna tell you why I dipped in lacrosse. I dipped in lacrosse because I'm looking at the numbers. I'm looking at these people.
Yeah.
Like, people are getting scholarships to play lacrosse. So if they're giving away scholarships to play lacrosse, and they're saying it's one of the easiest scholarships to get right now, I'm going to focus on that, and I'm going to explode every single kid I can in that in hopes that they get something.
To lift them up. Lift them up. Hey, that's wild. That's crazy. Like, I want to go back to the thing where people taking your idea, like, because I go through that, I experienced that too a little bit, because this isn't a podcast. I consider this a TV show to me. Like, when people call it a podcast, I'll be like getting like a little bit mad, but they don't understand. Like, I feel like this is a TV show. Like, I'm a TV show host, and you're my guest, right?
Right, no doubt.
So now, like, and people tell me, I haven't seen it too much, but I hear that other people are doing the same kind of thing. But it's not the same, because it's not Hafiz. Right. And that's where I could relate to you when you say, like, there's only one Swerve. Like, because there's only one Hafiz. Like, it's not... You have to have the personality for this. You have to have the brains for this. That's like me jumping into what you're doing, and I don't know 10% of the sports that you know. Right. So it wouldn't work. But in a positive sense, it does give me, like, a sense of gratitude, because they're going off of what I'm doing. It's flattery, actually, and that's pretty cool. And that's pretty cool. So, how do you feel, like, because you stressed that a lot about helping the children, and helping the children? If you've been watching my show, everybody out there, my people that mess with me, my subscribers and stuff, they know I'm big on that too. Like, how important is it to really, like, help the kids as far as the future goes? Like, we do need a lot of positive adults, because us growing up, we didn't have many. We didn't have many. So
I'm gonna use some real simple examples.
Yes.
Maurice Johns. Remember Maurice?
Yeah, Mo's a man. Shout out to Mo.
Mo did every sport under the sun. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Because he had a father.
He had a good father, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could he have maybe played in some college or something? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Could Stephon Burgett have maybe played in some big time college? Because he was a great athlete too.
He was.
Could you know what I mean? Could Mike Weeks? Could some of these dudes that we grew up with have gone on to play at D1, D2? You know what I mean? Some type of college. I think so.
If they had guidance.
But what was lacking? Lacking was media attention. They don't get none.
They don't get
there
none.
Was none.
There was
none. So I'm thinking, like, we grew up like I was like the fourth fastest runner in the state.
Nah, you was pretty popular for it though.
Bro, I got one interview. My whole entire high school career.
Really?
One interview.
But Swerve, you was in the papers and everything. I'm like, yo, you was the man, Swerve. I'm telling you.
But now, imagine if that was now.
Yeah.
With 570 Sports.
The exposure would be crazy.
It's crazy right now. I mean, we just had a kid. I'm not gonna put no names out there, but we just had a kid. He only caught like 4 or 5 touchdown passes. Mm-hmm. I mean, 4 or 5 catches the whole year. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, and the quarterback situation ain't that great. You know what I mean? But it's getting better.
Yes.
So he had nothing to go off of. Nothing. Uh-huh. So what we told him to capitalize on is his size, his strength. Mm-hmm. Go out there, put workout videos on. I'ma share it. Everybody share it. Go out there and do something. You know this man. You know this man yesterday. Wow. He got a Division I college offer, and bro,
just off that.
What I'm telling you, just off that, and his numbers are non-existent. So what's that tell you?
I don't even know how to take that, because I don't know much about sports, but I'm trying to keep up. But just as far as, like, I'm intrigued at the fact that you guys, like, looked at it and looked at his weak points and looked at his high points and helped him pull his high points up to get him where he's at.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not gonna take all the credit, because he put the work in. You know, when you get up, you go to the gym, you eat right, you take care of your body.
It's hard.
That kid is amazing. He's going to be an amazing athlete. Yeah. He's going to be amazing. A college is going to be happy to have him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he puts that work in.
And that's with guidance, though, right?
No doubt. Yeah.
Because we didn't have that.
He's got a good mom. He's got a good dad. Mm-hmm. He's got a good structure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he knows, I got to get up and go to the gym. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So.
Oh man.
It is what it is. But a lot of these kids that wouldn't have been recognized, like the Riverside kids, like nobody hears nothing about Riverside. No. Nobody hears nothing about Western Wayne. Nobody hears nothing about all these schools. You only hear about the main schools because they got, you know what I mean? Because their programs are built for that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But nobody know nothing about these kids and nowhere.
And that's you guys.
And we focus on that.
And you guys are bringing them up, and you guys are helping the community. That's excellent, man. Right. That's excellent.
So that's the bright side of it. But there's always a flip side too.
Go ahead.
I ain't give me to tell you the
there's
flip
pros
side.
And there's cons. So give me the cons now.
The flip side is you know, if you're a businessman, you're involved in sports, or you know, you run a gym, or you know what I mean, you run places, you don't like me. Why
not?
Why?
Why?
Why? Because one, you're built on the amount of kids that come in your building, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're built on the attention that you bring. You know what I mean? You're built on we're sending kids to college, this, that, and the fourth. But now when you come to me, I'm putting you everywhere. So it can kind of outweigh the exposure that you're getting from a place like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just comes down to stuff, and a lot of things have a lot to do with money. So if they dipping in your parents' pockets, and you're showing them, look, you could do this for free.
For free. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's the thing.
It's like, oh, you know what I mean? So then you got I'm telling you, we on the TV show, so I'm gonna give you all the way 100. I don't want to give you all the way 100 like it
you're the
is.
first person that said this was a TV show. That's cool.
So then you got to think about now instead of, because you can't come at me, you can't say I did anything wrong.
You can't.
So now you start to try to slander my name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? First slander. First slander was I'm a thief. I ain't never stole nothing for nobody.
How you
Don't
stealing
try to
something
play
and
me.
then giving the kids stuff for free? That makes no sense.
They talking about my, once again, and now the background comes into play. Now you want to go to my background, which is ridiculous. Yeah. So now I'm a thief. That's rumor number one. And rumor, that didn't stop me. I was still going.
And I could tell anybody that you're like one of the most kindest people I've ever met in my life. Like, Swerve will give you the shirt off his back.
That's a fact.
He don't even have to talk to you for 2 or 3 years. I could call him up and not talk to him, and he gonna help me in any situation. He's my friend like that, and he's that kind of person. So that doesn't even make sense to me.
That's a fact.
That doesn't even add with your character.
That's just square one. It gets even worse as it goes on. So then you couldn't destroy me with that.
Yeah.
Because nobody really believed it. So now you put out the word, I'm a drug addict. Drug addict? Really?
Somebody that doesn't even do drugs. Yeah, it's slander. But you would take versus them saying all this little silly stuff and you helping your spirit, helping the kids, doing the right thing.
Right.
It outweighs that nonsense. Right. So, it's always going to be nonsense.
So where it really came into effect and it really affected me, and I didn't get affected 570 sports-wise, because 570 sports is community strong. You know what I mean? We community strong. It's everywhere.
Yeah, for
sure. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But where it really affected me is when you go personal and nothing, it's baloney. You know what I mean? And you say I'm sexting minors. That's just ridiculous.
Oh no, that's nonsense.
That's just another level.
But yeah, that is another level.
That's just another
somebody
level.
say something like that make you wanna do something to them. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
But they gonna try anything.
That's what I'm saying.
And
so
you're still going though, bro.
I'm getting stronger and better.
That's a great feeling. That's a great feeling. That's a great feeling. That's resilience.
Be honest with you. When I heard that, I wanted to go back to the streets.
Yeah, you did. I wanted
to go back to the streets.
Yeah, especially when you got daughters. That nonsense. And then it's like when they say something like that, that's like a stain on you. Yeah. Like whether it's true or false, it's a stain.
Yeah.
And people,
I had to call the police on myself, brother.
Yeah.
I had to have them investigate so they can let it know.
Yeah. Clear that out.
There's nothing here. There's nothing here. What are you talking about?
Clear that out.
Like, come on, man.
You got daughters. Like, that don't even make sense for them to say something stupid like that. That makes no sense at all,
They
man.
just try to destroy me, but I'm still going, and we getting even stronger. 570 sports is a thing, brother. It's real.
See?
It's real out here.
And he turned that negativity, and you see how quick he went to a positive thing. Like, that's resilience, relentlessness.
Right.
He's going to go. And that's what the kids need to know today, that once you put your mind to something, you just do it. Like, he didn't... When did you start it?
We're going 2.5 years now.
2.5 years. So 3 years ago, you wouldn't even imagine doing this.
Right.
And he just made his mind, him and Sean made their mind to do this, and they just went for it, man.
Right. We made our minds to do it, and then we went separate ways.
Oh, y'all went separate ways. Well, shout out to him, though.
Shout out to him.
Nothing but love.
Some things didn't line up right. You know what I mean?
Out.
I'm not gonna talk bad about the kid because I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. But I will say,
it didn't work out.
It just didn't work out.
It just didn't work out. And
Right.
along your journey of going to where you want to go to help your spirit and go higher, I'm noticing that some people won't make it with you.
Right.
And that's fine. They don't make it with you.
Even the people that sometimes you got with you will try to kick you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the love is hard to find, bro. The love people that actually love you and want to see you do good is very hard to find.
Right. Right. And well, let's get this clear. Let's put this out there. This is an area where they don't want to see a black man shine at all.
No.
They don't want to see a black man shine. They rather kick you back in than to rather
help you out.
Exactly.
But look at us though, man. We fly, flashy, shining, helping the community like we gonna do no matter what they say. There's no way to stop this, man. There's no way to stop me or my bro. Because we done been through too much. We done been through too much. We done been through a lot, man. The little slander. The little slander don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? Little slander with people saying if they couldn't walk in our shoes.
Right.
And that's what's making us better, man. We're gonna keep going, man.
Right.
What would be I try to do this with everybody just to give kids a little bit to go on with their future. What would be one thing that you would say to the youth if you could? Tell the youth one thing that you would say to them.
I mean, see, if we talking about as far as sports, or we talking about real life?
Life.
Real life, as far as I know as real life is you got. See, it's kind of hard for me to explain, but basically what I can say is
say it how you want to say it.
Look at the adults. Look at the way they take their life. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Look at the mistakes they made. Ask them about what they have done. You know what I mean? How would you handle this situation? So that you could when you're walking into a situation, you could already know how to handle that situation. So basically, just learn and grow.
Learn and grow. Learn and grow. And that's a thing too. Try to learn off of other people's mistakes. Cause like me, personally, I learned off of Ray. I learned off of his mistakes versus me going through all of that stuff myself. I watched him and not let him because I didn't let him. He did it himself. But I learned like, oh, that's somewhere I don't want to be. Like he just said, like, look at the adults, watch the adults, see what's good for them, ask them advice. Don't be scared. Because us growing up, like, we didn't have any men to ask for advice.
No, we definitely didn't.
And if we did, we didn't appreciate it or respect them anyway. Because we ain't had no fathers in the household. And look at us now, we cool.
Right.
Shout out to
we was brought into the life where I feel like I was brought into a life where if I ain't hustle, it was you know what I mean? It was different. You know what I mean? We weren't gonna get nothing. We wasn't taught the go to college, do this, that, and the fourth, do this the right way. You know what I mean? We wasn't taught that. We was taught getting them streets and get this bread.
It was only one way. You dang near born to lose, but we winning now. We built to win, and we smart, and we talented people, and we're like knowledgeable people that could help. Swerve will help anybody. You highlight him, he gonna help you out, man. I went to his wedding. He came to my function. You know what I mean? So we always did for each other, man. Thank you for coming in, man. I really appreciate you. And it's only going to get better. And I only have people here that I actually have to ask questions to that are very important to me personally. And I'll be on episode 17.
Let me throw out them handles before you bounce.
No, I'm never going to. I'm going to let you do that. I'm going to let you do that.
I'm going to throw them handles.
You have to. Go ahead. Swerve.
Hey.
The floor is yours.
So check us out on 570 Sports. 570 Sports Show on Facebook, 570 Sports Show on Instagram, 570 Sports Show LLC on YouTube. Hey, we got you got a high school kid, you got a kid that you're trying to highlight, or he's doing some good things, or they doing some good things. Let me know. Let's get that word out.
Oh wow, that's how it works. That's how it works, man. Any closing statement? I don't want to cut you off.
My closing statement will be, you can hate all you want, but we coming, baby.
We going. We coming, baby. Aware how feast. Everything is cool. Shout out to my subscribers yet again. I really appreciate you guys. Follow me on Instagram, aware_Hafiz. Google me, aware Hafiz. Stay well, be safe, pray for the lost souls.